Kirsty Coventry is Africa's most decorated Olympian. Her medal holds at the 2004 Olympics in Athens, which were a gold, silver and bronze, and the Beijing Games in 2008, gave Zimbabwe fleeting international recognition for something other than the economic challenges and the controversy surrounding the Mugabe government. Kirsty Coventry's electrifying swims in Athens and Beijing inspired Zimbabwean mothers to name their babies in her honor. The 7-time Olympic medal-winning swimmer was also appointed to the 20-member cabinet by President Emerson Mnangagwa of Zimbabwe when he won the July 2018 elections. She was named the Minister of Youth, Sport, Arts and Recreation. In this video, we take a look at the life of Kirsty Coventry, Africa's most decorated Olympian. If you're new to this channel, remember to subscribe as well as to like and share if you enjoyed the video and to click the notifications bell so that you don't miss out on any new uploads. Kirsty Lee Coventry was born in Harare, the capital city of Zimbabwe, on the 16th of September 1983. Remarkably, her parents taught her to swim as a growing child, and one fateful day, Kirsty told her parents that she would go to the Olympics and win gold. She was just 9 years old at the time. In her own account of the story, she says, "After I told my father that I was going to win gold at the Olympics, he told me it would be a rough road ahead. He explained how difficult it was to just make the Olympic team, let alone win a medal. But he also believed in me." She says, "Both my parents believed in me and so did my little sister. They never made me doubt myself. They put everything into my dream, from waking up at 4:30 a.m. for training to flipping burgers just to send me to competitions. They did everything so that they could help me realize something that was near impossible. So I did everything I needed to do to make it happen. I missed out on so many fun nights and birthday parties. I missed friends' weddings. I miss coming home and spending time with my family, but these were just a few sacrifices I had to make to keep on my path to becoming an Olympic champion." In 2000, while she was still a student in Harare at Dominican Convent High School, she represented her country at the Sydney Olympic Games, becoming the first Zimbabwean swimmer to get to the semi-finals. Speaking of her experience at the Sydney Games, she says, "My first games in 2000, I was just 16 years old, and it was exciting, but I was also nervous. I had never swum in front of a crowd bigger than 50 people back home, but suddenly I was walking into the pool deck in front of 14,000 people, and it was very intimidating." Barely 17, Kirsty Coventry was also named Zimbabwe Sportswoman of the Year. Kirsty moved to the United States on a scholarship to Urban University after high school and was part of the Urban Tigers swimming and diving team that won the National Collegiate Athletic Association Championships in 2003 and 2004. She graduated with a Bachelor of Human Science Hotel and Restaurant Management from the school. In 2004, Kirsty won her first Olympic gold medal in Athens as well as silver and bronze. The moment marked the beginning of a record-breaking athletic career, with Kirsty ultimately becoming one of the world's highest-achieving female swimmers. These medals were also Zimbabwe's first Olympic medals in 24 years. Zimbabwe had only won one Olympic medal in its entire history, when the women's hockey team took a shock gold at the 1980 Games in Moscow. After the 2004 Olympic Games, she was awarded $50,000 and a diplomatic passport by the Zimbabwean government. Kirsty also proved that her Olympic feat were no flukes by bagging 2 gold and 2 silver medals at the 2005 World Aquatic Championships in Montreal, Canada. She went on to win another gold and 3 silver medals at the Beijing Olympic Games. Kirsty Coventry smashed the world record to win gold in the women's 200 meters backstroke in the process. Even Robert Mugabe was moved to label Miss Coventry Zimbabwe's Golden Girl. After his success at the 2008 Olympic Games, Robert Mugabe handed the country's only Olympic medalist in Beijing a $100,000 cash reward for her performance at the Games. Mugabe handed the US-based swimmer the cash at a ceremony in Harare, and this ceremony was carried live on state television. Kirsty would go on to qualify for the London Olympic Games in 2012. The journey to the London Olympic Games is one she would like to forget. 4 months before the Games, she had suffered a bit of misfortune. She dislocated her knee. And 2 months before the Games, she went on to contract pneumonia. After the disappointment of the London Olympics, she felt that she had unfinished business. She went on to incredibly again compete at the 2016 Olympics in Rio de Janeiro, making it her 5th Games. She was 32 at the time. These Games would turn out to be her last hurrah as she retired afterwards. In 2015, Kirsty and her spouse, Tyrone Seward, founded the Kirsty Coventry Academy, a non-profit that provides swimming lessons for children and adults and coaches. They also launched the Heroes program. Heroes is a community-based program that was launched in 2017 to leverage the power of sport as an effective method to help kids in disadvantaged areas. In 2018, Kirsty was appointed to a 20-member cabinet by President Emerson Mnangagwa when he won the elections in July of 2018. Coventry's appointment generated a lot of excitement amongst some of the country's leading sports personalities after one of their own was finally given the responsibility to head the sports ministry. In the interviews she has given, she said that she actually found out that she was made a minister on TV and that had been consulted prior to her appointment. She, however, accepted the post. Being a minister has brought with it a bit of unwanted media attention for Coventry. In 2020, there were allegations that she seized a farm from late President Robert Mugabe's nephew, Robert Shuwao. These reports caused a lot of furore on social media and many parts of Zimbabwe. Since her appointment as a minister, people have had mixed emotions over whether this chapter of her life will taint her legacy or not. But nonetheless, Kirsty Coventry is without a doubt Africa's most successful Olympic athlete, and her incredible journey has inspired and continues to inspire young athletes across the world to pursue their sporting ambitions no matter the odds. This has been today's episode of African Biographics. I hope you enjoyed and got to know a little bit more about Africa's most decorated Olympic champion and Zimbabwe's golden girl. In the next episode, we cover a dark chapter of Africa's history when we look at one of the world's most wanted criminals and a warlord, Joseph Kony. Cheers all, have a good one.